Ayodhya is decorated, and the happiness of the people there can be felt across the world. Ram Mandir inauguration is being celebrated as a festival, with everyone set for the final date of 22nd January. Vedic scholars are arriving from Kashi. 56 varieties of petha has been prepared. 11 gold-plated doors are to be installed in Ram Mandir. These are few of the preparations that have been done for the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Ayodhya Ram Temple on January 22, 2024. During the Pran Pratishtha or the consecration ceremony, the idol of Ram Lalla will be installed in the sanctum sanctorum of the temple. Devotees, on the other hand, will be allowed entry to the Grand Temple from January 24th onwards. All in all, this and the upcoming weeks are going to be full of festivities for people across India. But is it really? I mean, Lord Ram worshippers aren't limited to just India. They are spread across the globe. Through the ages and civilizations, Ram and Ayodhya have not been only popular for the people of India, but also have been inspirational for people across the world. The story of the Ramayana accompanied the ancient Indians who were master navigators and traveled the high seas frequently. They sailed to different parts of the world and spread the wisdom of this epic. Many people across the globe, be it Indonesia, US, South Korea, are awaiting the grand inaugural of the Holy Ram Mandir. These countries have many Hindu devotees, especially followers of Lord Ram. Many holy processions related to Lord Ram take place in these countries till date. Which are these countries? How are they related to Lord Ram? Let's find out through our video. Welcome to Discovering Hinduism. If you like our content, then do like, comment and subscribe to our channel. In India, Lord Ram is associated with Ayodhya. In Indonesia, Yogikarta or Yogya is named after Ayodhya and it is considered as the birthplace of Lord Ram. In Indonesia, people often associate Lord Ram with Yogya. For Hindus, Ram Katha is a sacred text. Indonesians have a similar sacred poem named Kakawin Ramayana. It's an old Javanese poem rendering of the Sanskrit Ramayana. In Hinduism, Lord Valmiki authored Ramayana, while in Indonesia, poet Yogeshwar is considered to be the author. Ayutthaya in Thailand is 3,500 kilometers away from Ayodhya in India. Thailand's capital was known as Ayutthaya in 14th century, which the local people often called as Ayodhya. King Ramathi Bodhi was the first king of Ayutthaya, and his name shows the influence of Ram. People living there call themselves as descendants of Lord Ram and consider him an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. In fact, Lord Ram is so entrenched in Thai culture, they are even sending soil from Ayutthaya to Ram Janmabhoomi in Ayodhya, where the temple complex will be inaugurated in January 2024. The initiative was taken by Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the World Hindu Foundation. As India celebrates Kartik Purnima and Dev Deepavali, Thailand also marks Loy Krathong, known as Thailand's Festival of Lights. Thai culture and literature is heavily inspired by Ramayana. Thailand kings used to write Ram along with their names. The present king of Thailand is considered to be the 10th descendant of Lord Ram. Even for his coronation, priests were invited from India. Thailand's capital, Bangkok, is also called Mahindra Ayodhya. People call the capital of Thailand Bangkok in English because its official name is so big that it is considered to be the biggest name in the world. The name is made up of Sanskrit words. People believe that this place was settled by Lord Indra. The national text of Thailand is the Ramayana, also called Ram Kien in Thai language, which means Ram Kirti, which is based on Valmiki Ramayana. The main characters' names are as follows: Ram, Lak, Pali, Sukreep, Onkot, Khompun, Bibek, Totaskan, Sadayu, Supnamacha, Marit, Indrajit. Additionally, Garud, considered to be Lord Vishnu's vehicle, is said to be the national symbol of Thailand. But nothing can be compared to the association of South Korea with Ayodhya. This is a lesser known story which not many of you would know about. There was a princess in Ayodhya known by the name of Suriratna. She married the king of South Korea, who was also called King Suro, hence making Ayodhya as Korea's maternal home. The whole story goes like this. Back in 48 AD, there lived a princess in Ayodhya by the name of Suriratna. She was born to King Padma Sen and Queen Indumati. Padmasen ruled the Kaushal Empire, which spread from modern day UP till Odisha. King Padmasen had a dream one night that his daughter got married to King Suro of South Korea. Keeping the dignity of his dream, Padmasen sent his 16-year-old daughter Suriratna to South Korea with his entire army. After traveling for 2 months, Suriratna finally reached Gimhae city near modern-day Busan of Gyeongsang state of Korea. During the time Suriratna was at sea, King Suro of Korea was under immense pressure for marriage. His well-wishers and family were constantly advising him to marry a girl from his kingdom. But King Suro believed that his marriage would be decided by the gods. When King Suro was informed of a ship's arrival, he ordered his companions to go towards an island in south of their capital. His army did the same. As soon as they reached there, they saw a ship coming towards them. They informed their king about the same. Hearing this, Suro sent the senior officials from his kingdom towards that place to bring those people to his kingdom. But Suriratna politely declined them, saying she can't go with strangers anywhere. Hearing this, the king ordered to set up a tent for these people at the foot of the hill. After the tent was set up, Suriratna stayed in the tent with her army. The entourage of Suriratna were carrying gold, silver, and many valuable items. After some time, King Suro went to meet Suriratna in the tent. When Suriratna told King Suro about her father's dream, Suro surprised her by saying, "Even I realized that you would come here. Hence, I didn't marry in spite of constant pressure by my courtesans." After the army accompanying Suriratna started going back, King Suro gave them many expensive gifts. King Suro also requested two favorite servants of Suriratna to stay back. He arranged for a separate house for the servants and their wives. After marrying King Suro, Suriratna was given a new name, Hyo Hwang Ok. After her marriage with King Suro, Suriratna told him that she wants to give her own surname to two of their children. It is said that King Suro and Hyo Hwang Ok had 12 children. Today, about 6 million people of Karak clan in Korea consider themselves as the descendants of King Suro and Suriratna. Also, former South Korean President Kim Dae-jung and former Prime Minister Hyo Jeong and Jong Pil come from the Karak lineage of Suriratna. The people of this lineage have preserved some stones till date. These stones are said to be brought by Suriratna from Ayodhya when she journeyed over to South Korea. The story of King Suro and Suriratna can be found in the Korean text Samyung Yusa. It is also called Sangyuk Saki, which means description of memory of three kingdoms. It is said that Suriratna lived for 189 years. In the memory of the queen, a memorial has been built in the city of Gimhae. There is an inscription in front of the memorial which is said to have been brought with her from Ayodhya to Korea. Queen Suriratna or Hyo Hwang Ok is revered by the people in South Korea. That's why many people from South Korea are also waiting for the auspicious inaugural of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Even the South Korean ambassador said, "Ayodhya is very important to us, as a historical and legendary story of Indian princess marrying Korean king 2000 years ago." He noted that the central government should share the details of the program around the inauguration of the Ram temple for it to receive full assurance of high-level participation from foreign countries. Ram Lalla is an enactment of Lord Ram's life that celebrates his incarnation on earth. In 2005, UNESCO declared the tradition of Ram Lalla as among the masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage for humanity. Ram Lalla is still performed in many parts of the world. Let's have a look at those countries. Trinidad and Tobago. Ram Lalla entered the island country with immigrants who came from India in 1845. The earliest record of Ram Lalla celebration in Trinidad goes back to 1881 in Dow Village. In 2012, the National Ram Lalla Council of Trinidad and Tobago was made into the main representative body for Ram Lalla in the island country. Suriname. In Suriname, Ram Lalla was introduced by Indian immigrants around 150 years ago and is being performed ever since. Mauritius. It is a multi-ethnic society with Hinduism as the largest religion practiced by around 48.5% of the total population. Mauritius has a very vibrant and long tradition of Ram Lalla performance. It is also famous for its Ramayan singing on jhal and dholak. The Mauritian Ministry of Arts and Culture encourages Ram Lalla tradition. Recently, Mauritius also hosted the International Ramayan Conference. Cambodia. Cambodia has its own version of Ramayana called Reemkar, wherein Lord Ram is known as Priya Reem, Sita as Nyang Seda, and Lakshman as Priya Liek. Reemkar also influences art, dance, and theatre. The Cambodian Ram Lalla is based on Reemkar, which is again based on Valmiki Ramayana. Laos. Laos is located in Southeast Asia, where one can witness amazing Ram Lalla tradition. Though being a Buddhist country, Ramayana is central to Laos culture and tradition. The Laos version of Valmiki Ramayana is called as Phra Lag Phra Ram, named after Lakshman and Ram, and is the national epic of the country. Fiji. Fiji has a rich tradition of Ramayana going back to around 130 years. Every settlement has its own Ramayana mandlis that preserve and transmit the culture and values of Ramayana. Fiji also participated in the first International Ramayana Mela held in February 2015 in India. Apart from this, Myanmar, Indonesia, and Thailand also witness amazing Ram Leelas every year. This brings us to the end of our video, but we would like to ask you, are you also excited at the inauguration of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya? What are your thoughts, and how are you looking forward to this day? Let us know in the comment box. Jai Shri Ram.